yeah, savoir. We love Today FM. Today FM rocks.
Today's hit music on Today FM.
In this bulletin, stop spreading misinformation about COVID-19. Opposition returns to Parliament. And Minister calls for collection action.
From the studios of FBC Suva, Teva Lendua.
Health Minister Dr. Ifiremi Wangai-Nambete says misinformation about COVID-19 virus has to stop, and those spreading fake news should stop instilling fear in Fijians. He called out opposition MP Linda Tambuya in particular for having played a major role in spreading misinformation and politicizing the issue. Koroi Tandulala with the details.
Wangai-Nambete says Tambuya has no medical background and should refrain from meddling in the affairs of medical professionals who are working overtime to ensure Fiji remains safe from the COVID virus. He said Tambuya in her petition on Facebook had said the virus spreads through trade winds.
Honorable Tambuya is not a doctor. She's not an expert. She's a keyboard warrior who doesn't hesitate to give away her platform to any causes, no matter how deceitful, which gets enough likes to gain her attention. She recently endorsed a petition regarding the establishment of Navua's Hospital's isolation ward, a step which I remind her could have saved somebody's life, God forbid, if COVID-19 arrived in Fiji. Honorable Speaker, the petition claims that trade winds could spread the virus throughout the entire nation. Mr. Speaker, this is absurd. This is not an airborne disease. There is no risk of trade winds or any other winds, south winds or western winds, northern winds, no other wind can carry COVID-19 throughout Fiji.
Tambuya then raised a point of order where she claimed the minister was misleading Parliament.
The Honourable Minister is again misleading the House. There's absolutely nowhere in my petition on my page that I've ever mentioned the trade winds he's talking about. Please show that to me or in the House, otherwise withdraw your statement. That's a point of order. Yeah? It's there where? It's not here in my petition.
Honourable Tambuya should be ashamed to have associated herself with such irrational and inhumane positions. You're supposed to be a leader. Real leaders don't fan flames of panic. They seek the facts and they provide our people with responsible guidance.
The debate continues in Parliament. Koroi Tandulala, FBC News.
SADELPA opposition MP have returned to Parliament. Leader of opposition, Sitiveni Rambuka, says his members returned today having received word from the Speaker of Parliament, Ratuepeli Nailatikau.
We had asked for an audience with the Speaker, for me, to go and speak directly to the Speaker. He communicated back this morning that that request was not allowed, and we accept that. He has the prerogative, he has the right to either accept or disallow a direct delegation visit. So we've accepted that, and that's why we're back in the House this morning.
On the issue of the absence of the NFP members, Rambuka says he is unaware of their reasons for continuing to abstain from Parliament.
Because of their own, I think for their own reasons. You'll get that from them. Maybe some of their petitions or motions were disallowed, and that's probably why they're not in there.
Attempts to get a comment from NFP leader Professor Biman Prasad have been futile. Minister for Women, Mereseni Buniwanga, says that it's time for all to work together in the fight to the prevention of violence against women. This was met with strong objection from SADELPA MP Salote Rondrondo, who claims it is about action and not talk. Buniwanga says the 5-year National Action Plan will start this year to help Fiji better deal with the growing problem of violence against women, particularly at the hands of their partners. She says the plan will look at different areas to help fight the social issue, which saw 10 women lose their lives last year due to domestic violence.
It will not happen overnight, but the time for change is here and now. It is time to further our collective action, and that takes all of us working at the same time towards the same goal, following one process. I'm hopeful and dedicated. I'm optimistic that we may arrive much sooner than we expect to our desired destination, gender equality.
Talk is cheap. Honourable Speaker,
without any action to realize our passion, to realize our sharing of the hurt of families, of women, of children that have suffered, Honorable Speaker. All this talk comes to null.
Civil Aviation Minister Ayaz Said Qayyum has clarified the purpose of setting up the Wangavuka Financing Limited following a source of misinformation about the company from the opposition. Said Qayyum says the company acts as a neutral third party. He adds this is a requirement of the European Export Credit Agency, an institution that offers to finance domestic companies' international export operations and other activities. He says Wangavuka financing makes it easier to enforce security.
I do not know what sort of song and dance the opposition is making about it. So special purpose company was actually set up to hold the title of the aircraft. To hold the title of the aircraft whilst the loan is being repaid. The shares, the ownership of the special purpose company is held by a security agent acting on behalf of the ECA, the Export Credit Agency, and the consortium of banks.
Opposition MP Linda Tambuya this morning says she will not be disclosing her source on a claim she made about online viewing of pornography in the country. Tambuya had said the highest viewing time for pornography in Fiji is on Sunday morning, and it's mostly the male population. She had claimed her information was sourced from a local telecommunication company, to which at least 3 prominent communication companies refute. Vodafone Fiji says they treat its customer confidentiality with utmost priority and do not condone any breach of leakage of consumer information. Telecom and Digicel have also uttered the same, saying they do not track their customers' browsing data as it is against their policy. The 3 companies say they also don't release customers' information to a third party. President of Israel Reuven Rivlin was accorded a full traditional welcome ceremony in Nandi today. He is in the country to participate in the history-making Pacific Islands Leaders Summit, the first ever to be held with the State of Israel. Rivlin thanked the government and the people for the warm welcome, saying he has been to many places around the world but has never seen a welcome ceremony of this magnitude. Prior to the traditional welcome, he was greeted by Minister for Defense Inia Serratu, Commander of the RFMF Viliamina Poto, and Commissioner of Police Brigadier General Sitiveni Ngiliho at the Nandi International Airport. President Rivlin will hold a few bilateral meetings with Prime Minister Murege Bainimarama this afternoon. He will leave for Australia tomorrow.
Bula FM number 2 NSR.
Bula FM number 2 NSR.
The Fiji Football Association continues to support the participation of women and girls in football.
He has got national talent, and we know they can be world beaters in time to come if we look after them well, look after their welfare, look after their education, at the same time have qualified people handling them.
The Suva Bowling Club is gearing up for another exciting season with the National Muni Chand Triples tournament to be held on Saturday. Games Committee member Philip Lacey says the competition will bring together the best bowlers in Fiji. The tournament will feature 10 teams.
Competition has been running here for many decades, and there will be bowlers from all over Fiji coming to play in the tournament.
Games will begin on Saturday with the finals to be held on Sunday at the Suva Bowling Club. The Fiji Amateur Boxing Association will be hosting the International Amateur Boxing Association 2020 Oceania Forum for the first time this Saturday. 16 national boxing federations in the Oceania region will be present at this forum, where issues including developing the sport in the region will be discussed. Association President Manasa Mbariwilala says this is a good opportunity for the Pacific Island countries to voice their concerns and discuss a way forward.
I'm grateful that we have this opportunity that the 16 Oceania countries are able to come and meet him and articulate some of the needs of the region, here, especially the Pacific Islands. So this is an opportunity for us to raise a lot of this development issue with him.
Boxer Tyson Fury says he will knock out Deontay Wilder at the second round on Sunday's WBC heavyweight title fight in Las Vegas. And you can watch the fight live on FBC Sports at 2 p.m. An Australian woman has died in hospital overnight after she was badly injured in a car fire that also killed her 3 young children. It's believed her husband, Rowan Baxter, a former New Zealand Warriors player, set the car alight. Generally fine with beautiful weather across main centres. Expect some showers late in the evening. Similar conditions will continue tomorrow. And that is your FBC News Now. Remember to join us at 7 p.m. for our major bulletin. For these stories and others, you can also tune in daily to our sister radio station, Gold FM. Enjoy your lunch. Good afternoon.
Bula FM, number 2 NSR.
Bula FM, number 2 NSR.